back. From the millions of Americans participating in early voting to the recent clown sightings, we're discussing the big stories with Charlie James. Charlie, WTMA's very own. How are you? Good to see you.
Octavia today.
Yes, you
I
are.
have made the big time.
Stop it.
So happy about that.
Charlie, let's talk about this election.
Yes.
11 days away. People wish it was yesterday.
You know, there's actually a syndrome now.
Yeah.
It is called election depression syndrome.
I can believe
people
that.
are suffering from. And it's really a lot due to all the information that we're getting. A lot of it is nonsense. But the polls are coming at us left and right. We're having to swat them away like flies. And I'll tell you what, one of the new polls, you really got to be careful which polls you listen to. I don't like to, I was talking with Gibbs Knotts from the College of Charleston. He and I agree that really if a poll has less than 1,000 respondents, really you ought to, don't give that as much weight as some of the polls who have a greater number of people participating in the polls. But we've got so many. In fact, we had a new poll in South Carolina that showed Clinton and Trump neck and neck. I'm kind of discount that a little bit. South Carolina, traditionally a red state, has been for years and years and years, and it's going to take a lot to switch that to be a blue state. But there is one poll, however, I take very seriously,
I know
Octavia.
which one you're talking about.
It is the Halloween mask poll. It has been proven to be 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Whichever candidate whose mask sells the most during an election year wins the election.
Really?
And who do you think is leading so far in this poll?
I'd say for Halloween,
Yes.
Trump.
That's right. Let's talk about China. It's huge. It's a huge country, Octavia. Yeah, Donald
Alec
Trump.
Baldwin would say,
That's right.
China.
China. It's Donald Trump is leading about 2-1 over Hillary Clinton. But the only bad thing, I think the one thing that's hurting the sales of the Hillary Clinton mask, you can't find the pantsuits to go with it. That's
gotta
the
have
biggest
the
problem. You
pantsuits.
got to make it authentic.
Gotta rock the whole thing.
That's right. But talking about masks, this whole creepy clown thing that's been going on has gotten to the point of being beyond ridiculous. We've seen all these clown sightings all over the country. It really started in the upstate here in South Carolina, and I am afraid that this is very close to becoming tragic. Somebody is going to get very hurt.
Somebody's going to get hurt, Charlie.
Yes, they are.
Trying to play a prank.
Or worse.
Yes.
Or worse. And we certainly do not want to see that happening to anybody out there. So if you are one of these people who dresses up in a creepy clown mask, stop.
Don't do it.
Stop.
Don't
a lot of
do
schools
it.
have even
They're
banned
gonna
the
knock on the
mask.
wrong door.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
they are.
Charlie, scorpion pizza at the fair.
You know,
have you tried it?
I was thinking about it. I saw Rob Fowler tried it.
Rob tried it. You and Josh should try it.
I was thinking about that, and a lot of people are saying no. But Josh, this is a community in Charleston where people think it's lucky to find a pea crab in their oysters. I don't understand how finding a parasite in your food is considered lucky, but they do.
I never
here.
heard that. I'm a low country girl. If they find a pea crab in the oyster, that's considered
crab,
luck?
That's considered luck.
Wow.
Exactly right. So I don't see why
they
you
don't
should
actually
have
eat it though, right?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
Oh.
Eat just. I don't even. I'm sticking with the elephant ear this year and the corn dog, and I'm calling it a day.
TMI. I asked the question and you gave the answer. All right. Charlie, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Octavia.
All right. Stay with us. We're coming right back.